Hi, Stephen Hoffman with Princeton Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine, and welcome to Acupuncture Live. So I've been going over the 7 root causes for disease. We've done 3 of them, right? We've done dental, scars, and thyroid. So today I wanted to talk to you about adrenals, all right? So your adrenal glands are glands, they sit on top of your kidney, and I'm sure everyone is familiar with the experience of getting really scared and having that your heart rate go up and having your blood pumping and ready to flee, run away, fight, flight, or fight, okay? And that's what the adrenal response is. It's your fight or flight response. It's a sympathetic nervous system response, and the sympathetic nervous system is part of 2 parts of your autonomic nervous system, okay? So you have your sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system, and sympathetic is fight or flight. Parasympathetic is rest and digest, okay? So when you see a bear, your fight or flight response kicks in, okay? And your sympathetic nervous system kicks in, heart rate increases, pupils dilate, blood gets shunted to your skeletal muscles, and everything gets shut down that you don't need in that moment to survive. Okay, because what good is your digestion going to do you if you can't get away from the bear, right? So we're not, in our society, we're not so much subject to the bear anymore, okay? But I think we're subject to kind of a low-level sympathetic dominance, okay? How does this affect you? How does this cause disease, okay? So if we are in a low-level sympathetic dominance, okay, a lot of people are familiar with this. You get up, you're tired because you didn't sleep well the night before. You drag through your day, you get home, you can't wait to go to sleep, head hits the pillow, and you're awake, okay? It's because these adrenal hormones, cortisol and things like that, are still in your bloodstream. They're still running around, and then the cycle continues because they're running around, and these things are keeping you awake. You can't sleep well, you wake up tired again, okay? And you need coffee to get through your day, so on and so forth. It's kind of like false adrenals. You're taking your coffee to get things moving, right? So the other thing that happens with this is, remember I said when sympathetic goes up, parasympathetic goes down, okay? Rest, you're not getting good rest. Digest, right? So if you're not digesting your food well, this can cause problems throughout your body, okay? If you're not digesting fats well, fats make up hormones, okay? Fats make up your nervous system. All right, so you can't rebuild those things. If you're not resting well, your immune system, which gets bombarded every day with bacteria and viruses, fights them off. Your immune system needs to rebuild itself, okay? The thousands of little micro injuries that you get every day need to be repaired, right? Your skin is regrown, everything is regrown overnight. And if you're not resting well, your body will start to prioritize, okay? It will say, we're going to pay attention to the things we need to keep us alive, like, your heart, your immune system, and things like that, and maybe it doesn't pay attention to other things. And eventually it gets to the point where it can't even take care of those things. So maybe your immune system, you may have experienced this. You don't rest well, you're under a lot of stress, the weekend comes up, and all of a sudden you're sick. Right? It's because your immune system got run down. All right? And think about this, you get a cold, okay, no big deal. A couple of days, you go back to work, right? But if your immune system gets run down to the point where it can't handle things, there are other more serious consequences. So with your adrenals firing like that all the time, it affects your body systemically. Okay, so this is why it is a root cause of disease. So sometimes digestive issues can be caused by an adrenal imbalance. okay? The other thing that happens is if you're taxing your adrenals over and over and over again over, you know, a period of months and years, you end up with something called adrenal insufficiency, adrenal fatigue, whatever you want to call it. your adrenals, it's like whipping a dead horse. There's nothing there. It has nothing left to give, right? So what happens in this case is, you know, you need your adrenal glands for certain things. You need them for stressful situations, a presentation at work, right? Dealing with the kids, that's a stressful situation. And if your adrenals are overtaxed and have nothing left to give, you end up with, you know, irritability, you know, flying off the handle real quickly, anger, maybe not being able to think of a word, you can't come up with something. Then you get frustrated with yourself because you can't come up with the right words. And all of this can be because the adrenals have been taxed to the point where they're no longer there to give you what you need, okay? And then that can lead into other disease processes. So I think you can see that having well-functioning adrenal glands and having a well-functioning autonomic nervous system so that your fight or flight, rest and digest is balanced out. So you have it when you need it, and then it goes back instead of being stuck on because of stress and so on and so forth. It is really important. It's important to your health. It's important to your longevity. It's important even to your quality of life. I mean, you don't want to be flying off the handle every 2 seconds, you know, because the kids are running around and I can't take it anymore. I've been there. So if any of this sounds familiar, we have amazing treatments that can help rebalance your nervous system, give the adrenals a break, let them recover so that you can deal with the things that you need to deal with. So like I said, if any of this sounds familiar, give us a call, set up a consultation, come on in, I'll talk to you and I'll let you know what I can do for you. All right, have a great day.